That's the kind of bond you find when trusting people is a gamble, yet you win the lottery. Best feeling of all time is cashing out and knowing those people won't go commit a robbery. We always too busy now, but that's just how having hobbies be. Every family gathering big when I see the cousins that I grew up with, but there's repercussions to having any good things up in our lives.
Somebody's gotta come up in it just to score things.
Something is off in the air today.
What do you know about your family's history? Is it as plain as day, or is it actually mystery? I don't know everything because the facts would be hid from me. Expose the drama, imagine how sad any kid would be.
There is somebody in the family we treat like Voldemort,
The one who shall not be named.
But how did it happen? What's the story?
It starts out with me ignoring anyone and everything, the usual. Got my red Solo cup filled with Pepsi, suitable to quench my thirst underneath a tree in Grandma's backyard. Same tree me and Anthony knew was quite large, and ended up being victim to conversations that we had.
Only this time he isn't here, he's with his dad.
Kyle wasn't anywhere for me to talk to, and places were too far for me to walk to. I wasn't lazy, I just didn't have the two essentials.
Money and a reason.
Environmental sounds like birds and cars were everywhere. Sky's blue, grass green, sounds like normal things.
But I was not prepared to hear some screaming.
I turned my head to see my aunt.
Saw that things were heating up between her and her daughter pretty fast.
Cover my ears, that argument at full blast.
It got so bad that Kyle came to me while they were having words exchanged. I couldn't translate through all the anger.
He said he sympathizes with me and my good behavior.
Hours later we drove home and I learned some information about this other cousin showing why we hate her. Okay, hate's a strong word, but not for some of us.
In fact, my mama views her as a selfish
person. You do some favors for her all her life, just making sure that she survives, and somehow it's just not enough.
What a joke.
Your grandparents paid for your phone, and all of a sudden you mad at them cause you broke. Moving out your mama crib when you like 20 years old, cause your other grandparents silver spooned you a home. I know it sounded like I'm mad, but really I'm confused. Stop coming to the function over political views.
What a great excuse.
Seriously, if that's the truth, you got some bigger problems in life like all of us do.
She blames her mother for the way she is.
Well, did your mother think it's way too hard to raise up a kid?
Probably.
Yet my aunt still never gave up. That's why that ungrateful nature's still leaving me stunned. Well, anyway, that fight I mentioned happened years ago. That was the last time I saw her face. She never showed at any occasion, but that would all change, cause one day she decided to show up with her fiancé. No, I ain't talking about the one she had a kid with. This individual was different. They both pulled up to Grandma's house while me and Anthony were under that tree that I mentioned.
She called my name, surprised she remembered.
I took a good look at her. Was at a loss for words. All I'ma say is that Voldemort comment was not too far off. She looked like death, kinda looked like someone off some drugs.
You could guess meth.
The reasoning for why she lost her weight is cause she was a herbivore.
No wonder why it looked like I've never seen her before.
Maybe it's right for me to think she don't deserve Victoria at all. A baby girl she didn't want to raise.
I haven't seen her in a while, and who's to blame? My relation to her all torn up.
Because our views on family change when we're all grown up.